Cristiano Ronaldo just made the biggest move of his life, and this time, it wasn't on the pitch. After years together, he finally asked Georgina the question we've all been waiting for. This is the story of their incredible life together, from the moment they met to the proposal that shocked the world. And yes, we know you're wondering, how much did the ring cost? Stay with me, because by the end, we'll reveal the jaw-dropping number and why it might be one of the most expensive engagement rings in the entire world. But to understand why this proposal is so special, we have to start at the very beginning. It's June 2016, Madrid, Spain. Cristiano Ronaldo is fresh off another dominant season with Real Madrid. While shopping, he decides to walk into a Gucci store. Behind the counter is a young sales assistant named Georgina Rodriguez. She's 22, living in a small apartment, earning a modest salary, working long hours to support herself. They only exchange just a few words that day, but for both of them, it's unforgettable. Ronaldo later called it love at first sight. Georgina would say it was a moment that changed my life forever. From that day forward, their connection grew quickly. By late 2016, they were spotted together at events, walking through Madrid's streets, enjoying dinners away from the public eye. This wasn't the kind of high-profile fling tabloids love to exaggerate. It was steady, consistent, and real. Georgina entered Ronaldo's world, a world of constant travel, relentless media attention, and the pressure of being with one of the most famous athletes alive. And yet, she didn't fade into the background. She stood beside him through every high and low, the Champions League victories, the crushing defeats, and the transfer from Spain to Italy, then to England, and now to Saudi Arabia. They built a family together. 5 children, raising Cristiano Jr., twins Ava and Matteo, daughter Alana Martina, and their youngest, Bella Esmeralda. Through it all, Georgina's role grew not just as Ronaldo's partner, but as a mother, businesswoman, and public figure. Her life transformed from working behind a cash register to appearing on red carpets, launching her own fashion lines, and starring in her own Netflix documentary. But through all the fame, she's remained closely tied to her roots, often reminding fans she came from humble beginnings. And yet, one question kept coming back, year after year. Would Cristiano ever make it official? Rumors swirled. A ring spotted in a vacation photo. A candlelit dinner in Dubai. Every time Georgina appeared with new jewelry, the internet exploded. She never denied wanting it. In interviews, she smiled and said, "It's my dream to marry Cristiano, but it's not up to me." Ronaldo, always focused on the next match, the next trophy, the next goal. If he had plans, he kept them secret. Fast forward to 2023. Life in Saudi Arabia brought a slower pace, at least by Ronaldo's standards. The travel was still intense, the spotlight still bright. But for the first time in years, there was space to breathe, to focus on family. And that's when it happened. Sources close to the couple say it was a quiet evening at their Riyadh mansion. No grand stage, no press conference. Just Cristiano, Georgina, and their children. The kids were playing in the living room. Ronaldo took Georgina's hand, led her to a quiet corner, and dropped to one knee. It was the most private moment in the life of one of the world's least private men. Georgina's eyes filled with tears. Her hands went to her mouth. The man she'd stood beside for nearly a decade was asking her to be his wife. She said yes, instantly. There was no immediate announcement, no Instagram reveal or magazine cover. The moment belonged to them alone, at least for a little while. But soon, the world began to notice something new on Georgina's left hand. A dazzling oval-cut diamond, set in platinum, with smaller diamonds lining the band. Even in blurry paparazzi photos, it was impossible to miss. The speculation began instantly. How big was it? How much did it cost? And was it now one of the most valuable engagement rings in the world? For weeks, fans and jewelers debated online. Some estimated hundreds of thousands. Others whispered it could break the $1 million mark. And now, we have the answer. According to multiple luxury jewelry experts who examined the photos, Cristiano Ronaldo's engagement ring for Georgina Rodriguez is valued at around $850,000. That's not just expensive, that places it among the top 10 most expensive engagement rings ever given to a celebrity. And for Ronaldo, a man who's spent his life chasing greatness, it's only fitting that the symbol of his commitment would be just as legendary. Cristiano Ronaldo has won Champions League titles, European championships, Ballon d'Or trophies, and countless individual awards.